Hi everyone, and welcome to the Girl Room Podcast. My name is Amari, and a little bit about myself is that I go to Shaw High School. I'm in the 12th grade. I'm in the Criminal Justice CTE program. I'm also a peer mediator, and when I graduate from high school, I plan to go to college to become a forensic scientist. And I'm here with my co-host, Brian.
My name is Brian, and I go to Warrensville High School. I'm in the 12th grade, and I also do sports such as track, football, baseball, and wrestling. But yeah, enough about me. But we're gonna get into today's topic.
We have 3 talking points, which are focusing on academics, joining sports and clubs, and being social and knowing how to have healthy conflict when it comes down to drama.
Going on to today's topic, which is school. And then we're going to be asking 3 questions between her, and we're going to have our special guest come on too. But the question for you is, so her academics is very important to you. What are some tips that you think you can give our viewers?
Some tips I can give you guys are when you're starting high school, you want to turn in your work on time. You want to go to class on time. You want to make sure that you're asking the teacher about any questions with the syllabus or anywhere that is in the class so that you're not sitting there confused. Because if you don't ask for help, then you wouldn't really know what to do in class. So it's better to ask for help instead of not saying anything, because it would be better for you to get help so you can understand everything fully, and that way you're not confused about anything. So, Brian, I hear sports are very important to you. So what are some tips that you can give them about sports?
Well, some tips that I can give y'all on sports is whenever y'all go and do a sport, just give it your all. Don't be shy. And then if y'all don't understand some things, just ask a coach or ask another player, and they'll help you out. Whatever sports you're playing. Just give it your all. Yeah, I'm done.
We will now be having one of our special guests, Nola, joining us to answer some questions.
Go ahead, walk on. Let's go ahead and make room for
Nola, we have some questions for you. What is your what tips can you give to them about being social and starting conversations in high school?
Some tips I can give to the audience about being more social. I think you should be more outgoing. Just get out of your shell. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Just start talking to people and always treat them with respect and stuff. And stay out of drama. If the conflict do come to you, just don't even pay it no mind. Just be cool. Yeah.
So, how would they be able to have healthy conflict when it comes down to drama in high school?
When the drama does present itself, I feel like with the whole situation, you should try to get both sides and probably just try to get on the same page as whoever the drama is with. And if it's really just not going your way, I think you should just ignore it. That's just what I do. I just ignore it. There's no point in feeding into it. Just make it worse.
So, we do have a blind ranking segment that we are going to be letting you guys see. So today we'll be blind ranking stores. We're going to be blind ranking stores. 5 stores, rate them 1 to 5. A blind rank is basically I'll give them a store and they will have to rank it 1 to 5, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst, in their opinion. So, the first store that we have is Walmart.
Walmart? That's gonna be my 3. Walmart, cool. Not too bad. That's gonna be my 3.
I ain't gonna lie, I look, you just zoned out a little bit, but Walmart, I have to put Walmart in my 3 too.
That's crazy.
Weird. I just had to help you out real quick.
Yeah, but Walmart is my 1.
Your
I love going to Walmart.
I know that would be my 1.
Walmart.
Let's see if you gonna say it.
I love Walmart.
Yeah,
Walmart is everything I need there. Even though I spend way too much money in there, but hey.
My mama don't really go to Walmart, so I'll be over there.
So I'm a Walmart person for sure. Next one, Target.
Target, that's my one. That's what I was talking about. That's the store I was looking for. That's definitely my one. You can get anything at Target. You can get groceries. You could get electronics. You can get anything at Walmart. I mean, Target.
Yeah, Target my one too. But the only thing about Target, too expensive.
Yeah, they do be taxing.
Like what? When I say two, I mean two. I mean drag the O. Too expensive. Come on.
See me? I don't really go to Target, so might put that at my order. You know?
Yeah. Or that's crazy.
I don't really.
I feel like Target, give Target its props.
I don't really go to Target. I'm not a Target person. I have people who are Target people, but I'm a Walmart person. So next store, we're gonna go with Bath and Body Works.
I've never even purchased anything from Bath and Body Works. I'm gonna put that at 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nope.
Candles?
Nope.
Wow.
I'm gonna put that at 5. I don't really be in it. Nope. I don't really be in there.
So what you telling me? You never owned a Bath and Body Works product?
Like lotion?
Like nobody ever gave you nothing Bath and Body Works. You have never seen it before.
I've seen it. Of course.
No, like you have never owned.
No,
anybody.
never owned a bottle of a Bath and Body Works product. A product that say Bath and Body Works on it. I've never owned.
Crazy.
My sisters and stuff, so I've used it and I've like used my friends, but I've never owned one myself.
So like you know what Bath and Body Works is. You know.
Yeah, it's cool. Like it smells good, but I just don't shop there, so I'm gonna put that at 5. That's mine.
I'm gonna have to put Bath and Body Works at my 2, depending on what else you don't say. But I'm gonna have to put it at my 2. You know, they got some good smell goods like that lotion. So only thing that I buy.
Bath and Body Works is definitely at my 2. Favorite scent? Vanilla being a will. I love anything vanilla. Anything vanilla.
I do like the vanilla scents.
Next door, we're gonna go with Marks.
I'm gonna put that at 4. I don't really. And where I'm from, they don't even have that. So I'm gonna put that at 4.
I'm gonna have to put that at 5. Like Mike's.
Marks?
I mean Marks.
Mike.
Marks is definitely at 5. I don't even shop there. I know it's a place though. As good as it's gonna get. Alright, next one. We have TJ Maxx.
I only have one more spot. I'm gonna put that at 2. I was just there this weekend. And shout out to BA. BA, his dad. I was just there with them. Yeah.
What's the name of the store again?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. I don't know why, but some reason I keep doing it all. But TJ Maxx, I'm gonna have to put that in my. Do I got something like that at my phone?
No, that's your last slot.
No, it's one more.
No, you got 5.
That was 4.
Target, Walmart, Bath and Body Works.
Oh.
Bath and Body Works.
You right. Yeah, you're right.
I don't need to shop at TJ Maxx. That's gonna be at my. phone. Be at my phone.
I don't shop at TJ Maxx either, but since I only got one spot left, that's gonna have to go at 3. So that's it for the blind ranking segment of this podcast. Now we'll be bringing in our other special guest, Coach Whelan.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Coach Whelan, we'll be asking you some questions about high school and any advice that you could give to our audience.
Okay.
First question, what does success mean to you now compared to then?
What does
Success.
Success? Okay. So success. Oh, take the microphone. Success when I was in high school and success now means pretty much the same thing. It means having a goal, setting that goal, achieving that goal, whether that is something academic or it's a personal goal or it's athletic. Trying to raise the bar, trying to do the best you can. If you fail, you figure out why and then move forward and keep pushing and keep raising that bar.
Keep raising that bar.
Sorry, high jump coach. Can't help it.
What was the highest you ever done?
I said I'm a high jump coach. I didn't say that I was good
I know,
at the
but like-
high jump.
I know, but like since you're the high jump coach, you had to have high jump before.
I attempted it when I was a junior in high school, but we will talk about my distance running and my swimming instead. That's what I excelled at.
So can you describe your high school experience?
High school experience as far as academics or sports or friends or
Altogether.
all of it.
Altogether.
Okay. So in high school, I was what you would call, or well, 80s terms anyway, would be a jock/nerd. I took honors classes, but I also palled around with the captain of the high school football team. He and his twin brother were on the swim team too, and they give me rides to school. So yeah, if you're a freshman or a sophomore and you're riding in the Porsche of the captain of the football team, you got some pretty good standing there, I'd say.
Pretty good standing.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, academic-wise, sports-wise, did pretty well.
Okay. What were your biggest challenges and how did you overcome them?
Well, my biggest challenge all through school was the fact that I can't spell. And back then you didn't have spell check. I had to lug around the dictionary so I could make sure of things. I had to write words over and over again so that if I could see it and write it, then maybe I could memorize how to spell it. But it was a huge challenge for me. The biggest problem was my sophomore year of high school chemistry. We had to memorize the periodic table, and it wasn't just knowing the elements and knowing the abbreviations, but at finals, the teacher gave us a blank periodic table, completely blank, just little rectangles. We had to fill in everything. I can't spell. You know, some of those chemistry elements, they got lots of letters in them, right? And they don't necessarily spell the way they sound, so that was very difficult. So all I can say is if you have challenges, if you can talk to your teachers or your counselor, your advisor, somebody about what you're having trouble with, and maybe they can help you with it. You guys don't have to deal with the spelling issues that I had, but you know, you have other issues or other challenges. So face them head on and work with it as best as you can.
So you know, as we start coming down towards like the end of the podcast, is there like any advice you're willing to give some of our oncoming high schoolers?
The biggest advice that I have is to take everything that you're doing, every assignment that you have, take it seriously. I know everybody likes to do they put a lot of effort into things they think they're going to do well in, or the things that they enjoy. And the things that are harder, the things that are challenges, we tend to like to back off of. And my advice is to meet everything head on. When you start the school year, everybody starts with an A. Everybody's at 100%. So go with that and raise that bar and just try to clear any hurdles that you have. I would also say that when you're sitting there in those classes that you have to take, those core classes that are mandatory, look at them as something that is going to help you later in life. You hear people say you've got your whole life ahead of you, but you really do. And every class that I took in high school, I have applied in one way or another in my lifetime, including the foreign language. I didn't know when I was in high school taking Spanish, or when I was in college taking Spanish 101 and 102, that I would end up in Colombia, but I went to Bogota, Colombia, and I had to give a presentation in front of government officials, social workers, and psychologists when I handled an international adoption program. So you don't know where your life is going to lead, so take all those high school classes, every single one of them, take them seriously.
And that is it for today's podcast. Thank you guys for tuning into the Green Room Podcast. Hope you guys learned some information going into you guys' freshman year of high school, or if you're already in high school and this information will help you as well. Thanks for listening. Oh, and also thanks to Coach Willa and Nola for joining us to answer some questions.